You are now listening to the Insight Fantasy Sports Podcast.
Welcome to round. What are we in now? Round is it 8? Yeah, round 8. Yeah, Saturday night. Pies v Cats. All eyes, rightfully so, on Jack Chris breaking that consistent games record, which is an absolutely incredible feat, especially in this modern age of sort of flexibility and things around your game. And also eyes on a new one. I'm here with Joel as well, Cookie. We've been having a good footy chat pre-game as well. Yep. And I'm super keen to have you join in for the watch-along, mate.
It's been about time, hey?
It has. Yeah, so it'll just be a different perspective on that. 4 minutes to bounce. We've seen all the teams run out and whatnot. I suppose 4 minutes to go. I might have a quick review on how my sort of fantasy week has been going as well. And I should have put some sad music behind this week for me as well, because oh my god, it has been just an absolute shit show. So we've got Sinclair here with a big 61, even in a smashing of Freo, which is a big red flag for him. I didn't get to see the game. Did you get to see the game?
A little bit of it.
What was his sort of role? Yeah.
I wasn't actually really paying much attention to it. Like, obviously, once the score got blown out a fair bit, I kind of just turned it off. I was like, I wasn't going to pay attention to it. But,
yeah.
I'm assuming he probably had a similar role to what he's had, but I'm not too sure.
But yeah, absolute stink. It's not turned out well for me because I had a toss-up between him and Wankin Millerer, as a lot of people did. Thought Sinclair had the safer sort of half back and half midfield role, but yeah, problems for him. Brayshaw 78 is an absolute shocker as well. Just a shock for all of Freo, to be honest. I'm lucky I didn't have the captaincy on him personally. And yeah, Buslinger's a big one as well. Listed as a sub for an 8. He's going to lose cash at 246k in the 13 break even. Is absolutely awful. Say a quick hello to you, Matthew. Thanks for joining the stream again. Seen him pop up in a few of the watch-alongs, so good to see you again. And I suppose the one sort of shining light was in the form of a Tristan Jerry vice for me. Last 3 weeks, he's gone 116, 122, and 121, as we can see there. He's back to his best.
Yeah.
I think he was, battling a hamstring, wasn't he, Joel?
Yeah. Slow start of the season, but no, he did well.
It was a worry, because it wasn't just a regular hamstring. It was like a really high one, almost near your buttocks, which are just, those are the worrying ones. But he's, battled through, and back to his best. You love to see it. But we're not here for the fantasy. I suppose we are. We're not here for my fantasy. We're here for the game. We'll obviously be giving our sort of fantasy-based comments on it as we always do. But a minute, I suppose, 90 seconds until bounce. Who have you got for this game, Cookie? I know, but what have you got?
I have got the Cats winning it. I feel like they're going to bounce back. But in terms of fantasy-wise, just look here. I've got Hobes playing, Dacos. Obviously, we've got the other game on tonight as well. So we've got Petrarca playing in that. Gorn, Bailey Smith. I think they're the players on field for me tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. I think haven't got Gorn, but I've got a Lindsay, a Ned Long as well from mine.
Yeah. Who's been playing well.
We can't show the gameplay, Megan, just with copyright and everything. I always bring up the case of there was a dude streaming the UFC, like he was wearing reflective sunglasses and like live reacting to them, but it won't be us tonight. But if you have got the stream, we'll now I'll put this out to everyone as well. We'll give a countdown to pause it on the bounce when the bounce hits the ground, and we'll count you in so that if you are watching on some sort of live stream, everyone can tag along at the same time with it. Or if you just want to yeah, watching your own time and hear our thoughts, you can obviously do that as well. But I've got Pies by 17. I couldn't choose between 15 or 20, so I'll go in the middle.
Should be a close game.
Exactly. Chris got an absolute genius, but Pies, it's been touched on a lot throughout the week, have just a whole bunch of geniuses actually in their team away from the coaching boxes. Your Pendlebury's, your Sidebomb. So it's like, alright, so I'm about to pause when the ball hits the floor. Okay. I'm paused. You all paused, Jolly?
Yeah.
We'll give it just...
I think I was a bit in front of you as well. So
you were, yeah,
that.
well watched.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll give it a 3, 2, 1, play. We are away early possession for Dacos and 2 nailing him. And there's another nailing on him. He's trying to get up and about early. Yeah, there it is. It's been touched on a lot early. You'd be crazy not to play someone on Dacos nowadays.
Yeah.
As well.
Well, what's actually the heat going to be on him early or not? Like, if Scott's going to throw anything at him, any curveballs and whatnot at Dacos.
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh.
D ball Neil.
Huge mark.
Is early win. My man Frampton there as well. Yeah, you'd want to start strong, silence that Collingwood crowd as well if you are in a Cats camp. And speaking of, we have Stuart in the audience here expecting Pies to beat Cats, and Friday Pie Tech on the other side of it. Cats eating up the Pies, and you'd expect Neil to eat this up, and he does. Well, we're going back to another centre bounce, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even see how this came out of the centre. They're showing again 2 on Dacos slamming into him. And then Atkins driving him again. It's a great mark. Alright, early start. And we've got an early start for the Demons as well. It's good that they've got their score up in the top right. Who would have kicked that? That's a thing as well. We might have a few people watching the D's v West Coast game as well.
Yeah.
Having us here as the sort of reporters for the... Oh, get out of the way, Umpy!
Ooh.
Nah, I missed that target. That's a good shout. And yeah, if you do have anything... Because obviously we don't have the West Coast v Melbourne game with us either. Yeah, if you don't have it on, yeah, let us know what is going on in the game as well. If there's anything we need to know, injuries, goals of the year, that type. Early Ned Long kick. Usually starting on the bench, but he's up there. Holmes handball as well. Head over the footy from Humphreys. Done well. Just having a look who the goal was kicked by. Early goal to Petrarca.
No.
13
he's one that
points in
needs
the
to stand
first.
up for him with no Clary.
And we don't know how long that'll be for as well. We're talking about it off camera,
Yeah.
Joel, but yeah, it's one we'll discuss at quarter time. It's got to be
One player in that game that I'm interested in just seeing how he goes. Obviously, we're not watching it, but Bo Allen, obviously in his debut. Obviously, he's one everyone was watching during pre-season. Just seeing how he come to the scene.
Yeah. Well, his VFL numbers, from what I heard, have been pretty average. Same with his coach
great.
league and whatnot. But some people are just built for the bigger stage.
Yeah. I think he was sick early in his first few rounds or something too.
Turnover. DeConnick looking inboard early. I wonder if that's going to be a theme for Geelong, but as we can see here, Collingwood just set up so well behind the ball. Dangerfield's worked his way up the field pretty far, and here comes Corridor for the Pies. Early lead. Remember, he's got a long boot on him.
I just realised Pregame asked you a silly question on what broadcast you're watching. It's not even on Prime 7.
Oh, wow.
Forgot because it's Saturday. All Fox footy coverage, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, we've got a few good questions in here as well, Megan, where I'm watching this on, KO, let alone Fox footy. Where are you watching, Jolie?
Yeah, I've got it on Fox.
Yeah, Fox as well.
Yeah.
And yes, the place to see it. And Stuart talking about them having two on the exact same time. I do like when they had the overlapping ones on, like one had started each quarter time throughout a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah.
I think, do you reckon Magic Round in the NRL might have something to do with it as well?
Maybe. I think they've been doing it a fair bit though.
Yeah, night games, even the Q Clash at 7:30 might even on a Sunday might be doing something with it. Yeah.
I suppose tomorrow's games are evenly spread out.
Mhm.
I suppose I think the first game of the day might come into the Hawks Richmond game. I think, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's at 10 past one of the Giants games. So.
Mhm. It does seem coincidental that the two sort of rugby league states have both of their teams playing each other on one of the bigger weekends in the NRL. So you see a holding free kick going the way of Darcy Cameron, about 30 out from goal.
He was one more touching on pre-game about other, players we could look at.
Mm-hmm. And it's never looked great.
I reckon I still might be in front of you by a little bit.
I reckon, yeah. You can give it a quick pause for a couple of seconds and play.
Yeah.
Holmes with a kick out here. We love to see. Short one to a Bailey Smith +6. I mean, although everyone own him. Still nice to see. Neil, they're out here. Dempsey. Go long down the line. Danger needs to hold on to this. And he does.
I don't know. Did you watch the Geelong Carlton game much last week and just had seen if Bailey Smith had been up to his same old antics or not? Just with, putting the bird up or, doing, trying to get into opposition players' heads.
Who was it?
Bailey Smith.
Oh, I don't think so. I didn't even see the game. That was I had a wedding.
Okay.
Sunday. DeConnick deep. Neil again. The sticky hands early. Gonna lace it deep. Ooh.
Cameron's unhappy about it.
No, had to. Yeah, you've got a 6'5" key forward against some. Yeah, under 6 foot half forward.
Yeah.
Just not the kick. Schultz back in. Playing great. And there's Crisp. First possession of the game. Manfred with a long kick.
Ooh. Elliot just fires for everything.
Yeah. It's one of those players you feel hard ever giving them an unrealistic attempt because they're always a chance. Great kick. Dempsey finding his new role on the wing there. Over the top. Henry to Stanley. Blitzovs, rather.
They look alike.
Yeah, it's the headband. There they are. They've got different colour headbands. Help me out. But on that, I was seeing something during the week about how Geelong use their rucks against teams with only one. How they'll with stoppages especially, because they'll just leave sort of one forward, one back, and well, evidently they're unmarked in the goal square. Well done from.
I know it was talked about pre-game as well. With a lot of the analysis is like the Pies and the way they set up behind the ball, but Geelong's pace will be, could really outclass them as well, and that just showed then with Holmes.
Stanley up. Cox loses the goggles. Whoa.
No advantage. Or was it going to Collingwood? Righto.
Yeah, he just popped it up for himself. I think that was a long free kick forward and then a kick. Yes, sir. Well ran at it. Whoa. Held on a long time there.
Who's that old boy?
Stengel. Bailey Smith has to hit a target. He's gone himself and nailed it.
He would have
Backed
had
himself.
Had players on.
If he missed that target, I had one of those similar last night in my footy game as well. I was absolutely screaming for it open, and he's gone for some getting tackled over the shoulder kick, and it's gone in.
Yeah.
And he gets all the plaudits for it, but if he missed it, he was getting an absolute spray.
Yeah.
But you were talking about the pace on the footy here from Geelong, and this is Dangerfield as well.
They have a lot of love for each other, I've seen. Yeah, they're both on the
They're
bench
sitting
together.
next to each other.
That's great.
One touch between Josh and Nick as well. I think we just had a goal review in the West Coast Melbourne game as well. I saw it go from 7-6 to 2-6.
You're right.
Got Logan and Stream back in the Pies tonight. The Go Pies in there. They'll need every bit of your support at the moment. Another Dacos touch.
How many of these guys at the moment that have commented in the chat are usual people that jump on?
Tell you what, Logan's in here. Stuart is, and Matthew as well. We touched on at the start. Good on him.
Yeah.
It's interesting though because we have a lot more X viewers than we do YouTube most of the time.
Right. Yeah.
It's good to see everyone coming through. Guthrie goes down the line. Cox just couldn't clinch it. Dacos over to Josh, and this is where they're dangerous. Running at it is Elliott.
Look at that.
That's what happens. Another goal for Melbourne as well. This one goes to Fritsch.
Yeah.
Chalker hasn't had a touch since his last goal as well. It's worth noting. Oh, there he is. Just got a kick. But worth noting.
Fritsch has been out of form too.
He has had some time in the VFL, but hasn't Elliott. No. Holmes with another kick out. Beautiful kick. Humphrey's going to go inboard. Perryman. Lumping it forward. Got through his ass still.
Nice try.
Yeah. Stoppage after stoppage down this far side.
I swear I never see McRae up in his box. Just nothing will work through him.
Side bottom.
He's
Looking
always
to
on the
import
bench.
again. Schultz is nailed, gets the handball away. Inside 50. Hill, space to run, goes check side himself. And there's the first goal for the Pies. Getting tackled while he's kicked it check side has done very well. I thought the defender just done enough.
Yeah, the pressure, it was there.
Knocked him off balance, but yeah. Running at that space. Low center of gravity and just nails it. Well done. They'll need all of their forwards with McStay with another injury after what he'd just overcome, missing the 2023 grand final as well, of course. Do you remember if it's the same knee or different knee?
I think it was the other one. I think it was I'm pretty sure they said I heard something about it.
Yikes.
Might be something to look at.
Neil didn't even go for it. Atkins bursts out of a pack. Josh gets back with the 1-2. Goes line. Now the swarm.
Yeah. It was McStay's opposite, so it wasn't the same one. There you go.
It's awful. Guthrie Cox with the big intercept.
You don't see that from the big man.
Here comes Long again. Look at all these handballs. Give it back to him. Schultz mark. Long Membry unmarked. Takes it.
I didn't like it.
Playing the footy.
Yeah.
Real good.
Gonna say went all quiet for a second.
Membry. Good set shot. He's not going to miss that. Oh, it's off the post. Cursed him. Sorry, Tim. But yeah, just talking about how much more space there's those Collingwood forwards get when it's that quick handball game through the midfield. If you can just break
just
away from
linking
your
up.
direct opponent.
Yeah.
Smith all over the ground. He might get it back here. And that he does.
Nice Steve Dangerfield to share it back to him. Wouldn't think you'd do that.
Yeah, unlike him. Oh, and they're out again. Burns one. Out the back is Dempsey!
Oh. Jeez, he can climb.
He can. Yeah. Outsized out. Oh, just a lower athleticism on poor Sidey. Dempsey, 11 goals this season. Makes it 12.
Just been playing his role.
Yeah. Well, he just rolls up so well off that wing in defense, but just
Yeah.
has that license to go all the way forward.
Hmm.
Drag an opponent with him, and yeah!
Knee in the back of the head.
Yeah, well, that cues the whole sort of bump debate, especially with the, what is it, Paul Curtis suspension.
Mm.
Oh, wow, your Geelong tip looking very good at early stages of this game.
Mm.
Pendlebury, haven't seen him with much of it today. Hell. That agility, and Cox
Oh,
coming out of the goal square.
see, the Pies look good setting it forward, though. They just haven't been capitalising.
1-3. Gettable kicks.
Mm.
Big Meso, not the most reliable in front of goal as well.
Yeah.
My best mate from footy, Ben, he's having to. Well, that looks straight.
Look at that.
That's what he does. But yeah, my mate Ben that I play footy with, he's got the he's one of them that literally can't see without glasses, so he's had
Yeah,
to
okay.
had to rock the prescription goggles as well recently, and
Yeah.
he is looking fresh. Looking real good.
How does he go with him in game? Does he get knocked around?
Is he what?
Does he get knocked around in games with him on?
More from the crowd than anything. It's because he's already. I hope he's not watching, but I always refer to him as a cross between Ed Sheeran and The Hobbit.
Okay.
So he's already, little orange-haired dude.
Yeah.
I'm saying all he needs now is the helmet to go with the helmet, the goggles.
Yeah.
It'd be looking very good. Oh,
Throw it back up, Umpy.
Stanley and Cameron back in the middle. Dacos loops at Pendlebury, and this is when the Pies are at their best. Short kick to Chris, the man of the hour. Deep inside 50. Just intercepted. And then
I want to see
Holmes.
him go forward, kick a goal.
Yeah. Holmes had a cheeky +6 in there as well. Oh, what's he done there? To Duncan.
He's past it.
Well, I think this might be his first game of the season.
Yeah.
Back from it. Oh, what's he? Didn't even chase. 15 minutes in. My check. Cameron! Oh, I think he's got it.
No way. He didn't even mean to bloody do that either.
Where do you reckon he was trying to kick that? I need to see this again. Yes, Scott! That was the polar opposite to, who was it? Might have been Zaha or someone. Went to Brad Scott in the... Oh, look at that.
See, he literally looked the opposite way.
Yeah. See this?
Oh, well, you got to take it.
Oh. That you do. I'm going to have a quick peek at the fantasy scores before halftime. Well, that's what we're all here for. What have we got? Early on, Smith with the goal, 7 touches, 31 for him.
Dominating.
Yeah, Pendle's a bit more than I thought. Side bottom up there as well. Anyone really relevant up here? Long's on a 21 early. Holmes on a 20 as well. It's fantastic.
Cameron's there.
O'Connell, another intercept mark. Might be worth adding. Dacos only on a 17. So he's got some room to pick up as well.
He's going to get going.
And that'd be about it from our sort of relevant options. I suppose from a footy option as well, Jezza Cameron without a touch. 10 minutes in is interesting. Good to see Holmes. No, still there. Oh, he was working hard for it. Oh!
Oh my god. I was about to say I needed Taylor to step up his game because I got him in Supercoach too, but...
Yep. Still got the Anzac Day logo in the middle there as well.
Great kick.
Side bottom. In 50. Great Mark Myercheck over the back of the pack. Have a look at this. Did everyone just go too early? Yeah, they just waited out the back.
Everyone thought Cox was going to go up and climb it.
11-1. It's a great rate. And he's only going to improve it and takes the Pies into the lead.
You might have jinxed the Catters when you said they were on early for me.
Yeah. I had to pull out a bag of tricks. 4 behinds for the Eagles with no goal at the moment, just quietly. So whose man was he? It's unmarked.
Probably.
Yeah, free run jump.
Yeah.
How's Reece Stanley doing there? He's jumped past it. One mark, one kick, one goal for Myercheck as it stands. As Geelong try to work it forward. Dacos to Crisp off the ground. Crisp through the middle. Elliott goes back to him. Take a bounce, Jack!
Oh.
Dugoy tries to work his man.
He should have went goals.
Yeah.
He had a lot of space.
Imagine the reception for that. Pies would be up by 8. Whoa. Long still going. And turnover. Beefed away from Dempsey. Punch forward by Cameron. But just not as far as that Collingwood backline. Lipinski. Inside to Elliott, looking to go inboard. Stops and thinks about it. Finds space in the pocket. And Darcy Cameron with another one. Hopefully he can hit this one a bit cleaner than his goal.
I don't know what the Geelong defenders are doing at the moment.
Three guys everywhere. How's the Rockman snap? Oh. Still down there. Take it out.
No, I was going to say, if it went out, it would have been a good spot.
Look at that. It's that 9 of the last 10 inside 50 the way of Collingwood.
Yep. Dominated the last, 10 minutes or so, or really 5 minutes of the quarter.
Moore with his first intercept mark of the game. And here they come, these scores off of turnovers. We know are the big ones in the modern day footy. Do you keep up to touch much with all the champions order and whatnot?
A little bit. I mean, I kind of despise what they put out a lot of the time, but
well, on that sort of champion data, since it started, was it 3 best finals players?
yeah.
Yeah, you heard that in terms of average rating. 1 was Martin, 2 Jack Crisp, and then 3. Oh, McCreary! Oh.
Could have been hell without it then.
Can't remember. Oh, risky. Oh, great kick from Guthrie. Kick Holmes with another +5.
Do you know who the third one was? The third thing on champion data?
Oh, it wasn't Sam Mitchell. It was another Hawks like icon midfielder. Right. I'll know the name when I hear it. If anyone in the comments remembers, no, it wasn't. It was fairly recent. I'm testing you here. You're the Hawks man.
Tom Mitchell, not Tom Mitchell when he was at the Hawks.
No. Oh, little fly there from DeConnick. Didn't get very far up. Inside. Can't take tap down from Neil. Dangerfield trying to bundle his way through, hitting onto Maynard. That'd be a big collision. Surprised there wasn't an explosion next to it. Over the top. Can Jezza get it on his left? He does. Bursts away from 1. Handballs around Elliott, working his way back. Schultz also working his way back. Slips it only as far as Duncan Holmes on the edge. Neil.
Ooh,
Off hands and off the behind post.
not a bad result. How recent was this Gary Ayres best finals player like you're talking about?
Oh, last 10, 15 years? Probably close to 10.
It would have been around the time of 3P.
It would have. He would have been in it. Can't believe it's escaping me. Here comes Maynard. Plenty of space. Side bottom goes with the fly. Doesn't get up there. Dugowie breaks the tackle. Back to side bottom. Can't snaffle it. Goes wide. McCreary. One more out. Lipinski. Check side. Just can't find Dugowie. DeConnick handballs it away. Nothing silly here from the Cats with 10 seconds left. But can they go coast to coast? Big fly from Henry. He'll have to go quick. Can he get a mark? Don't play on! Don't play on, Chessa. Well done. I was waiting for him to step off that mark and nail it to a teammate.
Well. The cap up for a good quarter. Good game of footy as well.
Competitive quarter, that's for sure. Jezza looking left. Stays left. Wonder if we even got a point out of it.
Oh, what's annoying is they're only showing up in 2016 all the stats as well for Gary Ayres.
Yeah, it'll come back to me. I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's take a look over the fantasy scores. Quick refresh, but I think I have an idea who's going to be top. And I am bang on. Yep, Bailey Smith, goal and 9 touches in most of them kicks as well. That is fantastic tackle in there. Yeah, everyone will own him, so not too much of a real point of difference we're talking about.
Yeah.
Holmes up to a 30. Fantastic. He's had a few off weeks, if I may. He's been so up and down. I think I can give it a look here. So he's gone 106, 77, 119, 68, 133, 73, and then a 65. So hopefully it'll be one of his up. Something to watch with him as well. He was spending a lot of his time just coasting off that halfback rather than really getting in the guts as well. So I think that'll hopefully be his role.
Had a lot of pace, a lot of space as well.
Good and uncontested footy, which is absolute gold in fantasy as well. Ned Long with a 25 on track for 100. 5 touches, 3 tackles, a couple clearances. Not that that does anything for our fantasy scores, but worth noting for him. Lawson Humphreys, if you're brave enough to go on him. Also, 4 kicks, 3 marks. That's where he'll be getting his points, as we are well aware. Dacos Nick on a 19, so rest in peace all that captain him at the moment, but we know he can pump out a 40-point quarter though, so
he wouldn't have done much since you mentioned since you gave that update either.
That's a good point. Josh on the same on a 19 as well. It's just been so hard inside with that Cats midfield. I wonder where they rank in terms of the points for and points against.
There's no tag or anything, is there, at the moment, going to Dacos that you've seen?
No, it's one to keep an eye out for. Not that I've seen, but we know that Atkins can, but whether he has the pace to go with him, is a whole different conversation. But that would be about it for the fantasy conversation, I suppose. Let's give a look to the other game as well while we're sort of here. Again, if you have any notes from it, feel free to leave it in the comments for us. We always love having a chat in here. God, drastically different games. 19-point quarter in the West compared to a 50-plus point quarter at the MCG. Worth noting, Ryan Marriott, 44. So he was... Jesus Christ.
How many kickouts?
Who knows? Well, they've only kicked 2 behinds.
Oh. I was going to say, because he always takes the kickouts for the Eagles, so...
He does. Have you seen the clip of him, stepping sideways out of the square before he kicks it? Just to hit on his stats? That would absolutely send me if I was a coach.
Yeah.
But... Anywho, because he was always a safe sort of 60, 70, possibly low 80s scorer, but he might be looking to go nuclear in this one.
Yeah.
God, looking like all Eagles up here. A couple of those inside mids in the form of Viney, Petrarca, and Gawn sort of in the mix of it. Winter and Langdon as well, but you expect that when it's a cagey affair like it is here at Optus at the moment. Petrarca, my newest recruit, 28 with a goal. We'll take that. West Coast don't really have all that many sort of relevant ones because they are West Coast. Langford on 18 for anyone that's holding him to make some money. And where's my man? Lindsay on a 12. What to do better? And Bowie was another one. Bowie and Rivers, 11 and 10 that people were looking to jump on.
Yeah. What was Bo Allen on there? Was that 13?
Oh, good point. Very, very good point. 13 for him.
Yeah, okay.
3 handballs, a mark and a tackle. So that's an inside game for him.
Yeah.
It's not mark kicks where I thought he'd be off the halfback. Reed with 1 kick, and I think that's 2 free kicks against. It's funny. Yeah, Lindsay, Rivers, and Bowie. Where's Bowie gone? Am I bugging? Did he just get a +6 or something? Am I blind? There he is. 11 and... Yeah, so that's a shame for them, but we'll get back to the game.
Yep.
as
Second quarter
we
action.
are bouncing away again. Gonna have to call it back. Ooh. Early
What's going
sub
on
with
there?
Stanley off field.
Mm.
Dacos touch in there as well. Oh, Manor bursting away, putting it. Can he get out the back, Henry? Oh, not quite. Another goal for Melbourne, however.
Another goal for the days.
Going the way of Melksham, who I think came in for...
Here we go. The players are ready.
No.
It wasn't the greatest of kicks.
Close. Up top, Smith. He's getting another +3 for his points. Goes low. Bounces it to Danger. Gets it out. Dacos now. Has a dance. Looks inboard to Pendlebury. And here's where they're dangerous. To Schultz in his new midfield role.
Yeah, you're a little bit in front of me.
Oh.
Bit of a shizzler.
Yeah, I'm giving it a little pause and play again, hopefully. Fix us up. Houston, we know he's got a long kick.
What's his role been? Has he just been playing kind of back, maybe rotating in the middle, or what?
Yeah, mainly off halfback.
Yeah.
Similar to what he was doing with Port. Yeah, tough with the sort of change of role for Josh Dacos. They've fitted both of them in. And Houston never looked like missing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were just talking about the how Geelong were playing that sort of two-ruck strategy with being able to drag Darcy Cameron around the place. I wonder how that's going to change with Stanley subbed out early.
Mm.
And they've just got word that it's a hamstring for Stanley as well.
Hamstring. All right.
Pendlebury.
Lots of
Inside
space.
50 hours to kick. Oh, Schultz just didn't expect it to get that far. Gonna lock it up 25 from goal. So how much is this Wiltshire lad? Yep, 235k. Rookie off the bench for a 29 against Carlton last week. On the ball against Crisp. More over the top. Another slip.
Must be pretty slippery conditions out there.
Dacos kick inside.
Let's see
Here
if he can
comes
get
that
me.
run. Quainer. Oh.
who's just been giving it to Humphries. I like that.
Yeah, saw that. Those two, they would have both played in the Indigenous All-Stars team together.
Yeah, that's right.
Whipped around the corner from Elliot.
He's on the phone, Scotty. He's not happy. Yeah.
Oh. There it is, Humphries down line. Close now. Long down line. Plenty of numbers under it. Dacos working his way all the way back into the goal square.
Jeez, I don't know about that.
Take the kick out, Nick. I want to see what the media says about you. Or get this mark. One of them.
He's letting his brother take it.
No. Ah. Oh, McCreary, well kept in.
Good
Crisp
roll.
again. Hits it, but Holmes running along. Clean pickup, gets away from Quainer. Back to Blitzovs. Can he hit a target? Smother from Moore. Oh, Pendlebury fumble.
Don't say that for me. I'll
Nick. No, well, he's been having a few this season. Another smother.
Eagles get another 2 behinds that day.
Yep, 0-6 for them, and I think D's will be 3-5 now. So don't know what the conditions are like out there at Optus. My check out mark. Here goes Dacos. Dacos, check side, dribble! Dribble from Dacos! Oh!
Well done, Sully. That would have been some sort of goal.
Yeah, well, yeah, that sort of goal as well would give, well, as well as the 20-point difference, yeah, that stadium would be up, all the players would be up, and so, fumble from Cox. Chazar's playing a little bit higher up the field now. Can he hit the target? Not quite.
He's been doing that quite a bit, I think, this season, playing up. Jazza.
Yeah, well, you need him doing more of it, because you can put anyone in that goal square, any big lumping forward to take a one-on-one mark and kick one. You need to be using him higher up the ground so he just gets his hands on it more.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, I'm never at it. That was a big bump from Moore when he had his sort of passenger play where he was following through on close. God, if that hit him a few inches higher. Oh, speaking of.
Whew. Gee whiz.
Cameron. Well done from Frampton, my man. Yeah.
There was nothing really in that.
I mean, what in the same breath, what could Manor have done about it? He's just putting his head over it and getting the footy. And here they are changing angles. Oh, the Pies. Crisp. Finds Darcy Cameron. They're going to go inboard again. Look at this quick handball chain. Just the run and gun. High into the pocket.
Free kick, Elliot. Yeah, it's going his way. You can see that happening.
No. Wouldn't put it past it from him. Elliot now. Just excuse offside the boot.
He's getting a few opportunities.
Yeah, he is.
Looking dangerous. Got a hand in there. Ooh. Tully's starting to get his hands on it too.
Look at all that time. Can't quite get it. Stengel now over the top.
Is my check alright?
Henry.
He looked a bit worse aware there.
Just walk it off. Still play that highlight of him walking his way into the goal square and getting nailed by Moore. Looks good. Oh!
Is he at a quieter start to the year?
Was he?
Is he at a quieter start to the year?
He has. Yeah, he has. He has, for sure. Yeah, good call, but no, he's been turning it around.
Yeah. I suppose if you have the likes of Henry, you have Dangerfield down forward, you can bring Cameron up the field a bit more as well.
Yeah. Yeah, immediately winces. DeGoey getting some centre bounce time. Oh, definition of front on. What are you looking at, Bobby?
He's like, I didn't do anything.
Can't be 15. Got 3.
They've been so on and off on that call.
Because, yeah, big talking point. Hill! Schultz gets the kick away from the tackle. Still just going to go for a behind. Look at Bailey Smith getting these +6s out of the kickouts. My word.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Danger. Duncan. Henry again. Straightens up. That's gone 3 meters.
That's a risky kick from a guy like Cox.
Have the Eagles just had their first goal?
I reckon they have.
Think it's Jack Williams.
Okay. See, the Eagles wouldn't mind the scoreline being something like this at the moment.
Yeah. Long. Down line. Oh, and Mongrel. Oh, good courage from Humphreys. Man on there.
Oh,
Could be out here if they use it well. Well done, Perryman. Ooh.
Maynard just sat on him.
Yeah. Hard man to be. Yeah. Stonewall put his head over it there, I must say. Oh. No, a lot of people won't be happy with Eagles getting that free kick. Nick now. Bites off more than he can chew. He gets rid of it. Fumble. Cox off to Maynard. Just tumbles it forward, nobody home. Clark down line. Oh! Atkins goes central. Duncan. Around the mark. Bit of quick handball game for Geelong themselves. Dempsey again going for a fly.
Oh, my
Can
God.
enter that. And that's a great kick.
Is that
He's
who
on
I think is we talked about?
I think so.
Yeah. Has he kicked his first goal yet? I don't think so.
He hasn't. No, this is his first.
Mm.
And wouldn't they love this?
How good was that from Dempsey?
Yeah. Gets up, uses the body.
Mm.
And low, clean. Wiltshire. No.
No.
What? That was that. I saw this.
Oh.
It's a good from. Yeah, I said good from Humphreys. He's charged into my check, I think.
Is that what that was it?
Yeah, I imagine so. That was the only head knock I'm getting. I think Eagles have just kicked another.
Mm. Yeah, they have, yeah.
That one going the way of Elijah Hewitt.
Someone on people's fantasy watch if they don't have him.
Gee, Marrick's up to a 76 and it's not even half time yet.
Far out.
Long. Big fend and kick.
Did well.
To Koenig. Works it out close. Atkins with the big fend. Gets it away only as far as Pendlebury. Come back the other way now. In the pocket outside 50. Or just inside. Maybe a big kicker from outside if he backs himself from here. Looks to go inboard. Pendlebury again.
Oh, give it the cue.
Hill. Conco gets it out. DeConnick. Smith gets it out for being tackled. Close working it down the line. Not 15 is going to play on him, Manor. And out on the full.
Yeah.
Just hurry it up.
You called it.
Houston now. Oh. So it's not quite Pendlebury. Haven't even had much of a score update in terms of fantasy. What's happened to Holmes? I haven't seen him get anywhere near.
It's been an interesting term. Like, not as high scoring as what the first quarter was.
Yeah, exactly. Dacos has been getting a bit more involved as well.
Mm-hmm.
Duncan's had a few as he mongrels one out. Parrying back to Frampton. Houston wrapping around. Finds Quainer. Takes a bounce. Just slowly working their way up the field. Elliott
Sit on Cameron's head.
Now Josh Dacos again. Short one to who else?
His brother.
I reckon Scott is going to be absolutely just livid with that.
I'll tell you what, Mullen looks so much different now for his short hair.
Yeah. Yeah, worth noting.
Yeah.
Dacos straightens up and he gets it.
Great goal. Loves it.
Yeah, is it worth giving an update? Maybe a top.
See how much
We'll
Dacos
have
has
a look.
improved.
Yeah, up to a 56. There we go. That's more like him. Smith's been ticking along. Cameron's there. Pendlebury has been getting a bunch of it. Now, where is Holmes? Still on a 35. So that means... What? He's had 5 and he's still in the middle, as they just said. Having little to no impact. Give it to him. Give it to him, Mano. Give it to him, Mano. Goes himself. And nails it.
Oh. Been a bit of a goal sneak of late.
He has, yeah, straight up. All comes from Dacos slipping over as well. He's been ball straight back to earth.
Would have been good for him to give the hands to Holmes there.
Yeah, I would have appreciated it.
Yeah. Just under 4 minutes left until half time.
Yeah, I wonder what's gone on this other game. It's low scoring as anything. Oh, another goal for the Eagles.
Yep. 1 point the difference.
Danger. Not quite. Cameron over the shoulder.
Oh.
Can the Pies get some run going again? Pendlebury again.
See, if you're watching this game, you wouldn't even think he'd be standing out in a fancy stat sheet.
Nah,
But he is.
yeah. He's been getting heaps of it. There's a Cameron mark. That'll help his fantasy shit. Jaden Hunt the goal scorer for the Eagles?
That's a high tackle, surely.
Yeah. Guthrie now just looking to change the angle Watchalong. Holmes, he's gone back a little bit more. And he's fucked the kick. Lipinski now. Nails it inside 50. Only as far as blitz offs. Get a ball in just inside the Pies attacking 50. I wonder, what have each team got to do?
The Eagles just kicked another.
They have. Wow. Mano. Oh. Long couldn't get rid of it. Gets the tackle off though, handballed away.
Free kick.
No, he doesn't. Ooh.
Your boy Long.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he got the handball away, but the free kick floor plus the kick.
You'll take it.
I need all the points I can get at the minute. Who's kick? This one for the Eagles as well. I had a sneaky look and saw Waterman's kicked 0-2. Tyler Brockman.
Okay, yeah, he's come back into the side.
Yeah, young forward.
Former Hawk. Smothered kick.
Pendlebury over the top. Long Dacos.
That was clever.
Yeah. Now, can Collingwood steal one here? Tipped away. Danger. To close. Now, can they go end to end again? Cameron. Always marking that.
Up the ground. Clever little kick.
Danger. Chipped over the top. Guthrie, 25 seconds left. Who's running for him? Tries to put the body on Clark. It's belted away from Maynard, but that'll probably do the clock. Yeah.
That was an odd choice of kick though from Guthrie as well.
Yeah, he probably saw him on his own in his pocket, but I think it was Hill was just tracking back always.
Yeah.
Tapped away side bottom. And that'll do us for the first half. Collingwood 7-7-49, so the Cats 6-6-42. Let's see what's going on the fantasy front. Pendlebury 73. I think I already had 10 or 11 touches for the quarter there, so that was absolutely massive. For him, Dacos picked up with a 61, and I said it to you at quarter time as well. He's capable of doing a 40-point quarter. I think he did 42 So I wasn't too far off it.
Yeah.
Smith has been getting a mix of inside and outside time. Kicked the goal on a 56. Josh Dacos gone up to a 51. Moves way up. Long slowed down to a 41, but still doing exactly what we want from him. Holmes also slowed up to a 41. You want more from him. He's been getting a lot more off the half back line, but they've been playing him through the midfield, which is interesting. Not been having as much of an impact there, well, from the fantasy side at least. And Humphreys on a 30. Don't really know if there's much else worth mentioning for us here. No, I suppose Wiltshire might be a if he goes well and gets a spot next week, he might be one watching, although I'm not trusting any of that Cats rotation.
Honestly,
with Scott.
He was lucky not to be dropped after last week, I think.
Well, he had the injury to Myers, so that's probably the one thing that's kept him in. Have a quick look over West Coast and Melbourne as well. Look at this worm. So that would have been... Whoa, I wish you could tell what the score was at the time, but my oh my, I think last 3 or 4 kicked from the Eagles. Your man Bo Allen sitting on 31 there, I saw just early, but Maris 76, 15 kicks, 5 marks, 2 tackles.
Everywhere.
Yeah, my goodness, so what's he priced at actually?
Have I got him on my bench, or where have I got him?
Yeah, 672k. You can't go him now. 60 break even, but he's just been. Look at that. After his 33% time on ground, round 1, where he dropped some cash, his lowest score has been a 72.
Yeah.
Just 70s, 100s, 70s, 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 70s. And he's still got half in front of him here to possibly, go a big 100-plus score. Petrarca's been playing inside. Yeah, well, on your bench?
Yeah, I put him on my bench in my forward line.
Who's on your field forward?
Francis, McRae, Rankin, Davidson, Smith, Daniel.
Oh, you've had a nightmare. An absolute nightmare.
To be fair, they've all scored decently well. Like, Rankin had 120.
Yep.
McRae obviously went huge last night.
You did.
Yeah, I know. Daniel, obviously Davidson got the sub, so that's one. That shouldn't be starting on field.
Anywho, Petrarca been playing in the middle, got the early goal, whole bunch of tackles, bunch of kicks, bunch of handballs, just everything you expect him to do. He should hit 100. Hopefully got above that. I want him to, if he can beat Rankin, I'll be cheering, yeah. Interested to see this little bit on Crisp. Oh, God. Gonna show him his goal in the grand final. It's the only thing I can think of when I see him with the grand final is that freaking Snapchat he sent out. That was questionable.
Should get the election stats that way you're at it.
How is that looking?
I don't actually know. I'm getting all these posts popping up on Facebook about it.
2 hours ago. Where'd he even look? He used to be on Google before.
Yeah.
Well, pretty sure Labour's won. Dotton lost his own seat.
That's crazy. Obviously, I suppose it's still a bit too early to tell, isn't it? But
yeah, 5% counted. Yeah, I don't know enough about it, but that's funny. Don losing his own seat.
Did you do early birdie or anything?
I did, yeah. Got in last Friday before Mum and Dad before Mum and Dad left for Canada. Your
Okay.
man Gorn on a 56 might get back on track.
Doing all right.
So yeah, 21 hitouts to Flynn's 11. So a bit of dominance in there for him. Hutchison we looked at, 47. I'd be interesting to see his CBA stats. Graham, I think he had a really slow start if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you were right. He was right down the bottom, I think.
He had there you go. 7 disposals, 3 tackles in that last quarter.
Yeah.
Going right up. Who else have we got? It's relevant again. It's hard to find relevant guys in either of these teams, to be honest. My man, Bowie's on a 23. Oh, unlucky for anyone that bought him in. Rivers, thinking he depended on CBAs, and with Oliver out, some people thought he was a good idea. He's got 10 touches, but for a 26, yeah, that's scary. Can't go in. My man Lindsay on a 21. I don't know what the deal is there with him. Only 1 mark is probably his thing. 1 mark, no tackles. So I'd be interested to see what his sort of role is in the team as well. Harley Reid, not a lot from him.
No.
And yeah, that's about that. What are your thoughts on just Harley Reid in general and the whole situation around him?
Look, I feel like he just looks disinterested a little bit, I think, of playing at the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, if he plays down, other teams are going to look at it and probably, offer up something stupid for him.
Mm-hmm.
But, you could tell if he doesn't want to be there. Like, his girlfriend's over. She plays AFLW over in Melbourne, doesn't she? Like, is it Essendon?
Okay.
I think.
Yep. I actually met up with I say met up with. I was in the company of Harley Reid's sister when it was Brisbane v West Coast. She lives on the Gold Coast. Looked pretty much the female equivalent of him, which is pretty funny. And someone said that's her. You kind of go, oh yeah, that actually makes sense.
No, I might have got that wrong. I think she's at the Blues, is she?
Wouldn't know.
Got no idea. Don't follow AFLW enough.
Yeah. Oscar Allen falls in that same sort of boat as well. I heard a bold sort of call that I heard was if Oscar Allen goes to the Hawks, they reckoned that Brisbane might be the ones to pick up Jamara.
Really?
What do you... Obviously, this is talking years in advance.
Yeah.
And I have absolutely no sources.
Yeah, because Lions are obviously interested in Allen too.
Exactly. Well, he don't have forward line. We've got a Hipwood #1 forward.
See, it was odd when we played Eagles last week and we sent Barras forward to then for Allen to then play on him. And it just, I don't know, whether that was just a smart move by Mitchell just to see how Allen would play down back. Or like just match up against, former captain.
That is... Do you reckon that's just a straight up disrespectful move in a game?
That's what everyone was talking about. But, I don't know. Send him forward. We had a pretty decent lead at the time.
Yeah.
Is that not similar to when you say, should we be chucking Sicily forward or, swinging Hardwick forward and back all the time because he's like a mainstay in our forward line now.
Yeah, I suppose. I can see that. Yeah, still funny. When you're that many points up, you can do what you want, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot else really to report. So Bo Allen, is this his first game? Yeah, it is. His first game in the AFL.
No.
So he's got a 32 break even if he keeps his spot. Might be a trading target with a few sort of up downs going around.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the state of my team, and apart from the loop, haven't really done a lot wrong. I'm just getting absolutely belted. I suppose not owning the kickers, really. We're not owning Rankin, not owning Dawson, and not owning... Well, I had a draft where I had freaking Wankin Miller as well. Those three have absolutely belted me. I'm looking at my phone. Might as well have a look on here. Have a quick review over today's games. So we saw Crows, absolutely bring Carlton down to earth off their good little run of form against some lower down teams. Dawson 122, 3 goals. Was playing Ford a fair chunk, and it's funny how that worked out because my knock on not picking him was that he goes forward, he can go back, he's sort of a bit of a mix to fix it.
Yeah.
When you can have a Brayshaw, they'll just be in the guts all the time. And it's actually worked in his favour in this occasion.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Yeah. Again, just getting punished for not necessarily doing the wrong thing, but
yeah,
is what it is. Same with Rankin. He's gone forward, kicked some goals as well. 29 disposal, that's crazy. So his break even for this week was...
Michael Laney had a good game.
91, so he'll make some cash, yeah. His lowest score in the last 4 weeks have been a 93 for Rankin, so I think this will be the one off the back of a 120 that I will be jumping on him before he gets away from me, because he will be a top 6 forward, I imagine. Yeah, McElhenney, 2 chances. There was one particularly good one at the end of the game to kick one of his, I don't think first goal, but just, one, he doesn't get many of them. It would have been nice for him to get.
Yeah.
I think it was Brodie Smith at the end got a goal back from injury that everyone got around. Yeah, Cripps was massive, but just not fantasy relevant enough with a lack of outside game, unfortunately. Worrell, the Great Wall, what was that, 7 marks for him? Was massive. Chera, again, that was another one. It was a toss-up for me to start with him, or who did I start instead of Chera? Because it wasn't Ashcroft. I started Callahan after his round 0.
Yeah.
Callahan and Day, actually.
That way.
Chase the scores, but I just didn't trust Chera's body enough. So, fair dues to anyone that did. He's gone up. Well, this will take him.
Started in, I think, both super grades in fantasy and ended up trading him out.
Yeah, well, regardless of when you trade him out, he would have made some bulk cash. Jesus.
Yeah.
What's he averaging? 96.
Yeah.
Wow. Well done, 21 that backed him, but it just takes a little downturn. For him, he'd be one that you can go like to get him for a... What a... Gee. Well, Petrarca you could have gone this week. Yeah, you could have traded him to Petrarca and actually made money off the back of it. So that's a great
crazy
start for anyone that had him. It is, yeah. Walsh 76, worth touching on. Some people were keen to jump on him after he had a few good scores, but he's had this new sort of wing role that isn't as fancy, sort of relevant for him. Yeah, he had a back-to-back 137, 126, and then got put on that wing and hasn't. Yeah, he's averaging about 80 there, so he'll drop down some more money with that high break even of 115 for him. Who else we touch on? Tom DeConnick, Oh, that's going to take him close to that 900k mark. And gee, it might be him out, Gorn in, which was a play for some people even before this week. But Gorn's going to surge. Gee, probably, yeah, nearly to 1.1 mil. So you'll have to downgrade somewhere else to do that. Holy, Gorn's last 3 have been 118, 125, 138, and he's looking to go over 100 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an absolute player you just run through a wall for, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he says jump, you say how high, just because you know you'd get the same back from him. Good off the field as well, might I add. Seen him on a couple of Triple M things.
Okay.
Don't know how much you follow the media.
Yeah,
loves his.
I suppose with me being commentary now.
Yeah. So, loves his biking and loves to laugh as well.
Yeah.
Brody Smith, like I said, come back from, I think it was an injury of some kind. Getting a goal at the late stage is good for him. Saligo 56 just showed why you can't really go for him. Well, it shouldn't have gone for him after he had some massive scores.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, 300 plus scores.
We've got 2 minutes to go. Right, I'll try to be back in like 2 minutes.
Yep. Ugh. Suppose I'll keep chatting through it a little bit. How much time have we got until the start of the second half? Got a couple of minutes. Might as well open that up. So, yeah, we're watching Dacos. We're watching... So, yeah, Smith, everyone will have. If you've got that pod option of a Holmes or a Long or one like that, you'll be eyes on them as well. And that's about it, I think. If you had a Darcy Cameron, you'll be cheering right now. But, yeah, open that back up as I'm watching a football sail through some goals on that KO waiting page, which seems like it's there every other second. Don't know what else there is to show, really. Yeah, Cameron has been absolutely dominating in the ruck. My goodness. Now, it always helps when you have a dominant ruckman. You can just trust that drop of the footy a bit more when you're a midfielder and get that run. But that said, for the Cats to be within a goal, well, two kicks, just testament to how well they run. They a lot of times run sort of without a main ruckman. They've had Stanley in for a bit. Gee, Stanley out. Sam DeConnick might be another trade in again. If we find out it's serious, I'd be more than happy trading him in. Just watching Jezza Cameron come back onto the field with a mic in his face. Dacos, Pendlebury and Smith, the 3 highest footy earners. Dacos, Danger and Dempsey with the contested possessions, despite one of them never getting contested possessions. Yeah. What have we got? Again, as usual, anything you want to put in the chat, feel free to. Questions around fantasy, questions around footy, doesn't have to be to do with the game even. If you're watching, watching the Melbourne one, give that a view as well. Got a good crowd in here. Dacos on Mullen. Long on Holmes will be there at centre bounce for the start. Away we go. Long to Dacos already. Laces it out. Holding against Schultz. Crisp. Go inside, but Sullivan too strong. Smith back there again. Not 15 for Guthrie. Up it goes. Can't get there, Mano. Around the corner. Can't quite mark. Blitzovs smacking it through. Stengel back to Blitzovs, gets rid of it. Only as far as Frampton. It's back to Josh. Josh Dacos finding Schultz around our closest end boundary line. Nails that down the line to Crisp, the man of the hour again. Inside to Long. Josh, up it goes. Held on to by Membry. Membry is looking top of the square. Punched away by Blitzovs. Holmes now got to be good. Cops one high. Holding the ball. Oh. Humphreys just, sold him down the river. Down it goes. Easy mark. O'Connor now. Across to Holmes. Another goal for West Coast. Duncan now looks long down the line. Can Humphreys get there? Just can't quite snaffle it. Against the much, much bigger Membry. Goal to Jamie Cripps. God, he's reliable. Still at 33. Dacos gets rid of it to Josh. The barrel! Oh, I like it. Top Perryman, stolen away from Dempsey. Play on, good mark from... A good catch, can't go to mark when it hasn't travelled at 15. And away we go. Duncan. He's aimballed to the wrong team! What's he done there? Goal to Melbourne now. Out of bounds. Goal to Caleb Windsor. Smith again. Up he goes. Blitzovs rises for it. No one from the Cats went for it. Dacos. Cushion kick inboard to Goey. Can he pick out a target? Hits my check. Marchek. Straightens up. And through it goes. Second for Marchek. Pass by 14. Go Cats from Mkuswoyo. We've got a game on our hands, that's for sure. 14 points in today's game with a whole half left is nothing. But that is, outstanding from Collingwood. If they're going to keep that up, Pies have to, retain it. And the Cats have got to work hard to match it because it's just their ball use going, on transition. Blitzovs gets it out. Neil Frampton taps it away. Well done from Dacos. Has to, holding the ball. See, that is, even though he didn't really have a prior, he didn't attempt to get rid of it. If he just attempts to kick the ball there, he can miss it by a meter. He can swing his leg the other way and drop the ball that way. But as long as he's trying to get rid of it, that wouldn't be holding the ball. Henry can't get rid of it. Borrowed in as Nick gingerly makes his way back in field. Tap down. At the back, off the post.
All right, we back.
Very good, very good.
Have I missed much?
You missed Cats on a transition with Duncan.
Yeah.
Handball it left to Collingwood.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the old, Mitch here. And then he just handballed it without looking. Looked pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think Marchek kicked a goal as the other one.
Okay. So he's obviously not too hurt after what happened last quarter.
No. Nick is a bit ginger. He's getting laid into from Mullen.
Yeah.
Another Holmes touch there. We're going to get rid of it. Great tackle from Schultz. Inside 50. Elliott used his body well.
You must
Can't
be
get rid of
far in
it.
front of me. Yeah, I want to speed up. Where's the ball here for you? Is it down deep forward for the...
Yep, they're just about to ball it up. Goes McCreary. Pendlebury gets the goal for Collingwood.
Oh, the celebration too.
God.
Winds back the clock.
Doing millennial celebrations, that is crazy. Look at this chase down, by the way. Schultz.
How good.
Another goal from Melbourne. I think they've gone, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Fritsch has his second, and Langdon kicked one earlier as well. Windsor got one. Yeah, they've kicked three unanswered, I think. Whoa, over the shoulder. Yeah.
What was Dacos just thinking?
I think he's been getting laid into by him throughout the game and just saw Opportunity to jump on him. Defenseless.
Yeah.
Through the middle. Nick
Oh.
gets the handball out. Cameron laces one out. Has he taken it? Marchek again.
Keep chewing on the chewy gum, Scotty. I should have went with you and backed the Pies in.
Plenty of time left, but 19 points.
Hmm.
It's a long way. Now 20. Humphreys looks wide. Smith again. Of their 7 kick-ins, I reckon he's done that on 4.
Hmm.
DeConnick now +6. Let's bounce. Oh, shank kick. And there's that turnover. And here, Collingwood come through the middle again. Side bottom. Well done. Doesn't get back to Josh. As the Eagles have a goal again.
Far out. Look, now thinking about it, it is probably a danger game for the D's, I should say.
Side bottom just chips it up. Chips it up for Sam DeConnick. Waterman's first goal.
What was he before the Owen Poo? Yeah.
Yep. One more charging in, missing the footy. Atkins big ball to get rid of. Stengel just loops it up off the handball. Atkins again. Handballs it out.
Hospital handball.
Side bottom. Dances through. Down the middle of Pendlebury. Back to Josh Dacos, who will just take it from inside to out with Crisp on the wing. Crisp. Cameron on the chest. Crisp running hard to get it back. Don't think he'll get it. Centre wing on the near side with Cameron. Looking for an option. Just chips it forward. My man, Ned Long. Chip to Maynard. Maynard bombs it inside 50. Cox thrown out of the way. Unselfishly Long. Tied up from Atkins. Look at this pressure factor. Over 200 from the Pies.
There's no way Cox just got thrown to the ground like that. Bit of drama in that, I reckon.
Atkins goes down line. Great mark. Close under pressure from Maynard. Chance to go inboard, but Dangerfield just 2-on-1 down line. How have they let that happen? Short to Nick Dacos. Get himself another +6. Up to Cox. Quick handball over to Josh. Long again with a handball. Crisp. Handball over the top. Surely Cameron in the middle. Darcy. No one's there for him. Handballs in hope. And just the Cats. Finally with some sort of pressure. But they're just going to give it straight back to Long. Dacos. Pendlebury on the edge of 50. Chipped up. Koenig throws another little ground and another intercept mark from him. It's chipped along. Lawson Humphreys, not 15. Haven't seen a lot from Guthrie.
No.
Good fight. Wiltshire taken without it. Play on though. Danger. Runs around the wing. Looks for an option. Plenty of cats there. Myercheck works his way back, fisted away. Duncan, oh, big contest. Hit hard, but hit fair. And it looks like Cox has come away from it worse.
Bit wobbly.
Bang! Oh. Cox has had it rough this season. He had that big fist from Rory Lobb, I think.
Yeah.
Out goes Stengel.
His
Caught high from Josh. Hard to argue with that. Don't know what these guys are on screen are on about.
Yeah. Just took up the lead back to 14 if he can nail it.
Stengel just doesn't whip it around enough. Needed that. Needed that to Geelong. Oh. Tough kick. Is that a Holmes +5? Pocket for Dangerfield. Taken well within play.
We got the umpire over too. Danger's goal kicking has been pretty good this year, so this will test him.
100%.
No way.
No way. Oh.
Oh, just to the near side.
Looked good. Oh, the Collingwood Stormtroopers.
Certainly for ways other games.
Yeah. So me and my mate Ben, I mentioned earlier, as the goggles where one of our Brisbane games we're getting some umpire kits and contrast umps.
No.
So we hope there's not a controversial call that day.
Oh,
Otherwise, we're in some strife.
That'll be good. What game's up for?
I reckon we'll do it for... Well, we weren't going to do it for one of the big games, so we're just going on... Well, Brisbane v Melbourne. It's a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Bit of a laugh. Oh, Coxie with the kick off the ground. Membry works his man. Sits for him too. Over the top of Guthrie. Myercheck tries to go inboard to a teammate.
Ooh.
Nah, all's fair. So Conning back in the ruck as well, worth mentioning for the fantasy sense. Blitzovs beats Cox, and here he is. Steaming down the line. Hits Neil, goes the one-hander, can't snaffle it. Fires with more running through the midfield. Josh Dacos now. Intercepted. And they're going to go again.
Give it to Smith.
Smith. Oh.
Yeah.
Inside it goes 2-on-1. Cameron can't... Lands on Wiltshire. Out. Cameron!
No
Snap
way.
has to go! And there it is. There's the goal the Cats needed. They needed one before quarter time, possibly two.
Yeah.
That'll bring them back.
So just under 4:30 to go. Melbourne up to
Melbourne with another goal.
Yeah. Have you had a look at the conditions over in Perth? What did you see? What it was like?
No, I was meant to. Melbourne, I think Kate Chandler with the goal. Jeez, Marek, Gorn, and Petrarca all just slowly getting close to that 100. 10-7-67 for Jezza. He's lost 2 games against the Pies. Oh.
No.
Side bottom. Bobby Hill. 2 bounces. Can he convert? Oh, he's not kicked it hard enough.
Didn't make the distance.
Oh, he was too cute. He was too cute. Just put your foot
Yeah.
through it. Put your foot through it, Bobby. He's tried to chip it through and wheel away. Oh. Oh.
See, Collingwood have been peppering around the inside 50s too this quarter. They just haven't been able to get a lot of scores for it.
Here comes another one. Dacos to Cox. Sullivan cuts one higher. Through it goes Perryman. To Cameron. Can't get it, but through go Cats. Gotta go corridor. Flicked
That's
out.
clever.
Your man! There he is!
Reggie's first goal.
You love to see that.
Yeah. He had a paddock.
Now they're within 7. A little bit, yeah, that pressure. Turnover from Frampton. And they're away. And there he is. He loves it.
Now the game's getting interesting.
Wonder how Wiltshire's looking on the fantasy front.
Daisy just kicked another, have they? I think.
Dacos gets it from Pendlebury now to Houston. Hill dropping the chest mark. And that pressure just taking its toll. That's an interesting kick. Again from Humphreys. Go top Schultz, been running hard. Chipped in. Got 3 now. Take the tackle or gets it out. Bose throws it out of the contest. Pendlebury, can he get onto his left? Steps around him. Just chips it through.
There's a Collingwood player down there too. I don't know who that is. What is Hill, is it? Is it Bobby? shoulder.
Oh, that from Pendlebury.
I know. He could have blazed
Outstanding.
away and just put himself, but
Easily. Nails it.
big goal. They needed it. The Noz is up and about. He's saying go Pies.
Yeah, fair. Here you come, Noz. And that's what they did. That is just absolute class. We get the pleasure of seeing it again. He's just in that acre of space. Oh.
Hills up.
Yeah. Seen a few goals from Melbourne here as well, actually, worth mentioning.
They're going a bit of a run, I bet.
Yeah, they had one against them, but then, yeah, they've just gone back with it. There was a Turner gets a goal. I think that'd be the one that I'm thinking of.
Is that not high?
Ooh.
Bacon's looking up at the screen.
Up it goes. Minute left in the corner. Oh, more turnover. Manor loves a goal and he gets another.
Yep. That's his second, is it? Oh, look out. Bailey loves doing it.
Yeah. And I love watching it.
Yeah, it's good. Good theatre.
Viney with the goal now. Marrick's on 105, Gorn up to 101. Petrarca's sitting there with an 88. Be more than happy with. That Marrick score is going to fucking murder me. 20 kicks in 3/4 of footy. Crazy. Seven points. Now Smith out of the centre. Mongrels at forward. Don't even take that. Play from Quain up. Out it goes. Can't quite got through trying to get in there. "19 seconds. Cameron are only as far as blitz-offs. Up it goes, and there's Siren.
What a ball game.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Danger's yet to really sort of insert himself yet. The number one inserter himself, funnily enough. Easy 16 touches, I suppose. But, yeah. Quick review while we're here. Cameron and Pendlebury both cracking the ton. Smith and Dacos well on their way. Josh Dacos there as well. Where's my man Ned? Jeez, 61. He must have had a quiet quarter. Ned Long had a 20-point quarter, I suppose.
Yeah, a bit quieter. I mean, look, considering he was on 25 a quarter time, he was on for 100, as you were saying, but
On 16 and then 20. Oh, anyway. That's alright. Holmes 57. Jesus, this guy. This guy.
Inconsistency, I can't even speak.
16-point quarter, that one. 1 kick, 3 handballs. Not good enough from him as well. He joins Sinclair. Because the thing with those two, and that's going to be a learning for me this year, I reckon, they're both like guns as Zylo comes in with some more Collingwood support coming into the last quarter. But they fall into that sort of frame of they're guns, but they're not, Zorko, Sheasel, premium gun players, and that's the risk you run with them.
Yeah, just their price and whatnot.
Yeah, been absolutely cooked. How's our man doing? Wiltshire's on a 24 from 52% time on ground.
Yeah.
5 touches, goal. Yeah, he's tracking around. We'll see if he keeps his spot in the team. And that's about it.
What was the after goalie? Why has he been so quiet?
He's just been playing forward. He hasn't been in the midfield. Yeah.
Right.
Hasn't kicked on. Had a few centre bounce. Saw him get a clearance in there.
Yeah. I wonder if we have many neutral fans of the AFL just watching the stream, because everyone seems to be commenting like, go Pies, go Geelong.
Yeah, I wonder how many just footy streams, watch-alongs there are in general, because we love having our fantasy talk, of course.
Yeah.
But it's just, AFL is AFL at the end of the day. Whether we're talking about it or not. This has been a long, long third quarter in the West.
Got a massive lead.
Yeah, wow. West Coast kicking 2-0. But Melbourne kicking 7-5. Oh.
Far out.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Where's my man Lindsay?
He was nowhere earlier in the stats, I don't think, was he?
Correct, not. Yeah.
Gorney's doing well.
Just before it, yep. Marek, 20 kicks, like I said. 7 marks, too. It's ridiculous. Track slowed up to an 88. Want him to get 120. It'll be close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Graham come up a bit, but not enough. Bowie up to a 55 to sort of save his score a little bit.
How many touches he had? He only had 13. No, 13, isn't it?
15, yeah.
15, yeah.
10 kicks, 4 marks is what he'll be doing.
Yeah.
And the other one I was interested in was Rivers. Yeah, 45. Yeah. 15 disposals. Where is Lindsay? 30. Oh. Anything that could be going wrong is going wrong for me at the moment, fantasy-wise.
That's right. It's just one of them weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, that's too right. Yeah, he's on my field as well. I was thinking about looping him too, but I think someone said you'd be happy to keep him on your field.
Yeah.
Apart from his injury game, well, either side of his injury, his lower score was a 63. Then after that, didn't score below 80. Hit me with this against West Coast of all teams. Oh. I think Track's got up to a 91 as well. Gee. With the people with their Sheasels, there'll be a few Zorkos and things as well as what's going to cook me. It's a shame. I was thinking we'd be able to track along to the West Coast game after this one finished, but it might not even be worth watching.
No. You could hear Bailey Smith's lips in that huddle. He's like, he just swore him. Trying to get the boys fired up.
There he is, still there. God, what a recruit, eh?
Big time. If you love him or you hate him.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I probably should hate him more as a Brisbane fan after what he did to us in that elimination final, but
yeah.
I'm a big fan of him. Just love. You need those personalities in AFL and in any sport, really.
Absolutely.
It's a bit like what McGregor sort of did in the UFC.
Was young boy called us back, has he?
Yeah, he has. Stewart's still injured. At least he hasn't burnt me this year. Danger goes over.
It was the worst idea starting him last year.
Holmes, yes.
There we go. Good boy.
Inside 2 out from the Cats as well, just playing a bit of hot potato. Is that who I think it is dropping deep?
They might get a bit of a run on here, hopefully.
Holmes. Another +6.
Give it back. Oh, Desert was running.
Smith. And he goes. A free run from Dempsey. Doesn't quite snaffle it. I think a hand got in there from... Was it Maynard or someone? Neil! Oh.
Missed it.
Get your foot in there, Lipinski. I'd be absolute... Well, it'd never happen with me. I've got the old laceless boots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I need the...
What do you run with? Like, Asics or anything, or...?
They're, Adidas Predators.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Very nice. And, yeah, I tell you what, they need the shoehorn to get on. And, if they fall off, I'm in some deep, deep trouble. So I've got, like, the sock built in as well.
Yeah.
We wear, like... Yeah, it's like Collingwood's kit, except like red and blue stripes instead of black and white.
Yeah.
And got the red and blue boots as well, the red and blue socks. Nice little setup. I need to accessorize a bit more on the footy field, I think. I need a headband or something. the hair's sort of getting there, not quite to the level of them.
Get the goggles.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Despite having no difficulties of sight to speak of. Yeah, I'd do it. Some blue and red ones as well. Neil. Smith bursting through a pack. Wobbles it.
Who's there?
Goes to the ground. Dempsey. Cats with lots and lots more of the possession here. Within a goal now as well. Danger, burst it out, but no one's there. Josh off the ground for the second time this quarter. Fumbled Smith. Makes his way through. O'Connor's looking to take it from in to out again.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, Jez has been dragged well out to get his hands on the footy and just turns it over to Crisp.
There's got to be a point in time where he just, gets told just to stay deep forward for once. Because he's good up the ground, but I don't think he has really impacted the scoreboard.
Nah, he has his one.
Mm.
The scoreboard for the West Coast Melbourne game's gone.
Game over, is it?
Whoa! And then gives a high. 50 against Nick Dacos, injected into my veins. He just had to, yeah.
Quarter four's about to start. The Eagles game. That's why there's no scoreboard up.
Yeah, 77-meter 50 against Brisbane for the Pies.
Oh, yeah.
Danger! Breaks the tackle! Oh.
No way. They're on you, the Cats.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Pies have to ride out this sort of, yes, momentum.
They barely touched the footy this last quarter yet.
Up it goes.
Oh, communication.
Hanging out Humphreys now with the tape around the head. Oh, might be holding the ball. Yep. And it's your man as well. Up it goes. Hands in the back from Moore. Danger still going.
He's so strong.
Yeah, absolute wrecking ball. No, he just got it. Geelong fans in full voice. Josh Dacos going to rake it in now. Unfortunate thing for me here, no Holmes, no Long's in there actually. But no Holmes in sight. Take that long tackle. Cox. Tap down, goes through Long. Smith shoved off it from Crisp. Wobbles it forward, got to be play on. Snapped in, big mark dropped. Manor loves a goal. Sniffed through, Moore's going to try to tap it back, what's he done? And now Henry's going to get it against the former club.
Oh no.
What has Moore done? Tap that into play. Someone did that against Brisbane. I think it was against Richmond where they just tapped it off the line and kept it in. Look at this.
Oh my god. To be fair, he probably couldn't have done much. He was already on the ground. If he dove on it even more, it probably would have been holding the ball if he got tackled.
Yeah. Could have disguised the behind as trying to tap it to the man on his right. But he's gone the other way. Good craft, good pressure. Now the Cats are up by 1.
Calm the Catters. Shouldn't be saying that as a Hawks fan.
Oh, it could be worse. Mate Harrison at work. He's a Hawks man, and he went to the gather for the Pies fan because his Pies game as Geelong worked the way out of the middle with Donkin. To half forward close, has a lead on. Goes back to Wiltshire. Wiltshire stabs it forward just over the head of Neil. But he had some hands in the back from Moore, not for the first time. Took a long time to give it back. Neil tries to tap it in for danger. Let's see this. Yeah.
Wasn't a lot there, but it was still probably there.
both hands in the back
Mm.
with someone running forward to it.
Yeah.
Perryman now. Tapped into Frampton, gives it back to Nick. Goes down the line. Punched away to Konig. Anyway, Hawks fan Harrison goes to the Collingwood Brisbane game in black and white for his girlfriend, and then sends me a Collingwood text at half time.
Yeah.
Screenshot of that. I'm not letting him forget that. That is appalling. Absolutely appalling. As Nick tries to get through a pack. Tapped away. Way too cute from Mullen.
Ooh.
Side bottom bursts away. Josh Dacos now. In the middle, worked off his man Myercheck. Does he have it for long enough? Not quite. He had it for a long time. How long did he have this? Nah.
No, I didn't have long enough. No way.
Free kick against Bailey Smith.
Oh. Should be arguing that.
So, he was holding his arm, but
Yeah.
side bottom definitely flopped. Loves a kick under pressure. No one knows that more than me, and he's missed it. Why couldn't he have done that in the grand final? Now we're tied up. What a day to pick a watch-along for.
Yeah. Good call.
Humphreys. Down line. Blitzovs. Happy to just take the territory.
You picked a good game for me to jump on with you.
Hoskin Elliott on the field, I think I see there.
Where's his goggles?
Another goal for the Demons.
He's been subbed off, has he, Cox?
He has. Taken out Smith. Can't snaffle it. Gotten away. Atkins now chasing. He shrugs off Myercheck. Takes too long. Goodness me. Is through the roof here. Pendlebury. Commanding the troops as he does. Puts it through. Maybe not quite. Hoskin Elliott on the field. Happy to take it out of play. Inside the Magpies. Forward 50. Not a lot of homes, just early days. Get the sense of. Perryman.
You've got to find a way to get him involved.
Turner gets his second as the Demons goal. Myercheck with a run and jump, and he'll take that easy. Why is there no one on him?
What do you reckon Turner's role is side? Would he be like a chop out ruck for Gawn?
No, I think they've got. Well, they had Petty doing the job,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's an all out and out key forward.
because I got rid of that. Was it the ruckman that came from Brisbane?
Yeah. Oh, he shanked it.
Jeez, they're getting some opportunities.
That they are. Is that out on the foot? Oh, okay. Another goal for Melbourne. Humphreys and Guthrie sharing around. Humphreys, get rid of it.
Did well.
Dangerfield, big, strong mark. Turner gets a third.
Really?
Holmes, get there. Oh, danger onto another.
I think him going forward majority of the games this year is actually, giving him a few more years left.
Yeah. Yeah, well, is he out of contract? Or if you're a club that's somewhat in the window, could you bring a danger just for a couple seasons?
You could. I don't know. I just don't. I can't see Danger wanting to leave the Cats. I don't know.
Correct, that's the one thing.
But we've seen it. We've seen it happen before.
Yeah, imagine if it was like a Gold Coast or something after a couple of years. Could you?
I've seen
Experience.
I've seen a former horse captain go your way.
Yeah, well, they tried with Gonston as well. Just didn't work out.
No. How's Ryan been developing in the VFL too?
Not great.
No.
No. Fizzy had a look at the camera, checking himself out. Now, big stoppage here. Important from Hoskin Elliott. Got 3, can't get it back.
Ooh.
Collingwood up by 1. $82,500. I was thinking 84.
Yeah.
Before the
Big
game,
crowd.
but yeah. Cameron again. Holmes touch! No, don't.
It's gonna call deliberate.
Fuck no. It's gone through someone's legs. Look at that Cats man.
Is he telling him to pipe down? Sit down.
This goal to Pickett gets 1.
Damon Lloyd says up the Catters.
Yeah, and he is from Facebook too. Stay on for the ride, Lloydie. 1/2 quarter of footy left. God, I've been waiting for a goal from, and I think Melbourne have just got another one. They're absolutely tearing away.
Yeah, the experience of coming on top. Then I try to get a boot at it.
This one goes to Harry Sharp, my man.
He was a
the
sub,
bench.
wasn't he, too?
Yep. Petty went off injured. Danger.
Okay.
Gets it out. Atkins does too. Oh, what you would do for a goal here?
What do you reckon's wrong with Houston, Hammy?
With Houston, I think it was lower leg. I said.
Okay.
Holmes handball, nice tackle. Well done. 5 points rather. Nick hasn't moved off 88, just quietly.
Yeah.
Been waiting for a goal to have a review over them, but this is all.
No, it hasn't been much happening.
Nah. No, he never had it.
Had it a long time.
Just run it off, Daniel. I think West Coast goal. Tapped away. Chris Long. Another Holmes tackle. Nicely done. Holmes tackling Long. The boys working together for me. Blitzovs now. Long inside 50. No talk there for the Pies. Just enough between Frampton and Moore. Hoskin Elliott works it down the line. Blitzovs now needs to hit a target. And that he does. Got to play on. Holmes.
Oh.
Got 3 down the middle. Who has the mark? Crisp! And Dempsey with the mark on Crisp. God.
Jeez, he plays his part well.
He may have, quote unquote, robbed my Loman Rising Star. But God, he is good. He just works up from the wing just into that goal square as a tall.
Yeah. Huge work rate.
And he's gonna kick 2 goals with a combined travel distance of about 20 meters. Just because of it. And now the Cats are in front. And I can finally have that one last scores check before we lock in for this last 10 minutes. AFL.
Maynard's not too happy.
Never is. Cameron 124. Brave of him. Now, Smith works up to a 112. It's just what he does now, isn't it? Just get used to it. Dacos hasn't moved off his 88 since halftime. Long's worked up to an 85 with a whole bunch of tackles. 10 of them. He has almost double second place's tackles, so that's one to note with him. Holmes takes it to a 73. As Cats go inside again, it's going to be Dangerfield! Get off him, Maynard! And now Maynard's going to have a little hissy fit. And he wants the free kick for it. God, I do not like that, man. Look at him pointing. He held on for so much longer after the mark.
What's he trying to say, though? Like, what's Maynard trying to argue over?
Danger gave it back to him afterwards. Oh, the big banana. Look. He grabs him, and he keeps going. Danger! Man for the moment! And he puts it through!
Oh, big. Big time from the skipper.
God. Not a particular fan of Danger or Maynard, but...
Yes, you have to give it to Danger.
Gets that distance. Oh. What?
What's Lloydie on about with the trains?
Gonna be... Oh... I reckon the train's back from the G. Jeez. I'll just walk. Just walk. He's loving it. Away from Dacos. Now Pendlebury can go inside. Is that my man Long? Kicked away. Dugowie. Handballs it out. Long again. Handball through. He's going to take the moment himself.
Whoa.
It's just a rush of blood from Schultz. Got to look for a better option there, don't you?
Didn't have a lot of time to think it over.
No. Holmes, danger! Just didn't have it for long enough. He's going to burst away now. Handball over the top to Close. Has to give it. Dempsey keeps running. Need a block there from Close. Hasn't done it. Gets it back instead. Inside. Smith running through. It's gone for goal. And Frampton does enough to get the spoil.
Oh,
Oh, and they're going to go corridor quickly on the kick out. Great mark from Moore. Needs to get it away. Moore looks for an option down line. Sees Lipinski. Bites it off. Big ball to win. Guthrie tries to go through. God, wouldn't you just like one more Collingwood goal just for the theatre?
yeah.
I reckon give it to Goey or someone, you know?
Look at the meters gain. The fact that Dangerfield's up in that.
Yeah, almost playing forward. And they're out again. Runs into Smith. Manor. Touch away fumble. Atkins chipped over.
Whoa.
Shot
Good goal.
clock.
Did he
Now,
come back into the side this week?
last week, I think.
Last week.
Yeah. Don't quote me on that, but it wasn't this week.
Yeah.
Bumbled forward. That has to be delivered if it doesn't stay in. Oh, big touch from Stengel. Let's tap straight back out again. Your man Gorn's got a goal. Waterman's got another one. Hewitt's got another one. And that's
Hang
all
on.
that's new.
If I had Captain Gorn, which is what I was going to do, what would he...
So
No,
still...
so he's gone over what Sheezer would have had.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's great.
Mano gets it out. Danger again! Handballed out! Bose! Puts a bow on top of it!
Yeah. That's a good goal.
Blues? He was holding up a Blues scarf! After their game today as well.
You'd be brave. You'd be brave wearing a blue scarf.
Look at that. Dangerfield again. Bursting his way through. Look at that. Straight through Crisp. "11 touches and a goal when it mattered for Dangerfield."
Mm.
Holy.
TJ Gaming's calling the comeback. But there's still plenty of time, you never know.
DJ, yeah. And yes, Compies too, and our man Lloyd is rolling in it at the moment. Advantage Pies, side bottom. Has to have a bounce.
Oh,
Maynard now
you're
tries
fast.
to center it to Goey Mark. He might back himself from in. No, he doesn't. Sends it through Schultz.
You gotta go
Have
back
to
quick.
go back and nail this.
Mm. Not wasting any time.
Still going. Still going.
Oh, you've got the count up clock. It's for what Pradeep said. There's just under 4 minutes left. Nearly 3.5 minutes left.
Oh, is it? Oh,
No way. Did he kick that?
yeah, Pradeep. The clock on screen's counting up from our end on the stream. Has he missed it?
No, I reckon that's a goal.
3.5. Oh, no.
That's a goal. That's got to be a goal.
I don't think he's hit it.
It's got to be hard to overturn her because it was a quarter behind as well,
Well, oh.
which doesn't help. But
You can't see from here.
is there exclusive evidence that he's touching it?
I think they need to go from that first angle again. Because none of these are telling us anything. And that first one, no fingers moved.
Yeah. Call it a goal. Give us some theatre. Give us some entertainment.
No fingers moved. Yeah.
What do they say? Insufficient evidence.
Yep. To overturn it. I think that's...
It's tough.
I think that him...
The
Fuck. I think the fact that no fingers have moved off it is enough to say he probably hasn't touched it. Because if he touched it... See, they moved Danger with his 12th touch. Manor. Hoofed away only as far as Moore. Great mark.
They've got to go.
He wants to go. He's being held by Henry. Well done, Henry. That's good experience to pull him back. And now in it goes from Moore. Who wants it? Ball down.
He marked it?
Wow. I thought that came off someone else's hands, but...
He's taking his time.
Another goal for Melbourne.
Blowing that lead away now.
And my check kicks it. 2.5 minutes left for 2 goals.
Wowee. He's done well with the limited amount of disposals he's had. To kick, 3 goals, 2?
Yeah, he always does.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. They still have a good record in close games because, you know, they win however many out of how many within however many close points. If, like, that could just be for the fact as well they might just, like, stop trying when they know they've lost instead of trying to get it within a close margin. But here comes... Oh, didn't read it. And now I just need to take some time. That's not 15. Take some time off the clock. Hill sprinting back! What a tackle!
Oh, that just shows the game's on the line.
How? Oh, he's playing around the legs!
Yeah, I was going to say, because the Collingwood players got off the bench then.
Oh, no way.
You have to call that hold the ball.
Oh, he slipped down.
Oh, yeah.
His first contact was above the shorts. Tapped away. They've got to go now, though. Quainer. After my check, punched away. Smith! This could be to finish it! Manor goes around the corner! Quainer with the one-handed mark, and he has to go. Crisp. Maynard's going to go now. Through the middle. Hill has to hold his space. He's outsized. 3. And they've paid a Geelong free kick.
Well,
Oh, he's just trying to... Yeah. Maynard away now.
What a
Up
Geelong
it goes.
touchdown.
Big lead from floor. Just couldn't get Elliott. Slammed away. Few pies there. Quainer picks up, drops it, gets it again. Handled out, and they're out again. Perryman to Schultz. Has to hit Elliott. Elliott.
The Geelong Cats page is saying capital pies.
Elliott needs this. Sprays it across.
No way.
Marked Myercheck. Has he played on? It's 50. What for? Play on. 20 seconds.
Look, that is plenty of time to get it out. What a game. Send the going in midfield, I reckon.
Oh. I think you still got to stick. Cats, sorry, we've missed a few questions in here. Lloydie was celebrating. Lloydie was celebrating. Go home, Collingwood. They are going nowhere with 20 seconds on the clock.
Did they just lose 3 seconds or not?
Held in. It's got to be a ball up. Take your time getting it back, Blitz. Up it goes.
I can hear
14.
the one going out
Need
there.
someone running through. On the ball. 7 seconds.
Oh, no way.
Has to take a mark. Has to be a mark. Crisp. On his broken record.
There's no
Kicking
way.
for the game.
There is no way. There is no way.
Crisp could be the hero. Has to stay on his line. Crisp to win the game.
What a man to have it in.
Most consecutive games played. Oh.
Oh. No.
And he shanks it. But you can't take that away from him.
No.
Incredible effort. Oh, right. Till the final siren.
Nail biter. Couldn't have asked for a better game to start off with, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Oh no. Wait, has your stream crashed? Oh no, it's back.
No? No, it's not for me.
Alright, we're back. Wow. Can't hold that against him. Oh, could you imagine the scenes if they kicked it?
Yeah, if Cripps, just imagine all the newspapers putting out articles and whatnot. Everything online.
God, I almost don't even want to just because of what we've just witnessed, but we'll go to the fantasy scores.
Put Luvy's comment up there because the game's over.
Yeah. Game done. Full time on the board. Cats by 3. Crisp having a chance. Oh, after breaking the most consecutive games record previously held by Jimmy Steins way back in the day.
Is
Just
that
drags
McRae's
it.
kid running out? Or Cripps? Chris.
Wait, what did I say?
They're Chris kids, aren't they?
Yeah, there we go. Getting out to him. Anywho, fantasy scores we see Darcy Cameron 149, just
Huge.
139 rather. Dominating hit outs.
I'm
Look
going
at
to
that.
bring him in.
26 hit outs to 50 in total in the way of the Pies, but still got the job done. Pendlebury 120 with 26 touches. Whole
That's
bunch
massive.
of marks and tackles in there. It is Smith we saw getting on the end of those. And getting into those kickouts, just taking those easy +6s just to boost him all the way up to a 119. Dangerfield. All right, how many fantasy points do you reckon he got in that fourth quarter? I'm going to say 44.
Yeah. I'll say 41.
45. We
Okay.
have huge. Gary's upset. The Cats win. Game over. Yeah, Lloydie's going to be partying on the trains and trams. Don't know how the Cats fans will be. I mean, the Pies fans will be feeling with that. Josh gets up to a 101. The relevant one there. Dacos with a 4-point final quarter. Talk about when the game's on the line.
Yeah, right.
A kick and 2 handballs. And that must mean a free kick against as well.
That would have been his lowest scoring quarter, was it? Because he was quiet till half time too.
Yeah, first quarter he had 19, went 42 in his second,
Yeah.
which is where he scored his goal. Got him behind as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Also got Long up to an 83. That is fantastic. He'll keep making me money.
Yeah.
Get me a score on the board there as well. Holmes 79 is not good enough, unfortunately.
No. Might be a trade out option, I reckon. Just too inconsistent for my liking.
Yeah, rocks and diamonds with him, isn't it? It's just that.
He has the role, I think. It's just, yeah.
An 11 and a 16 in his second and third quarters. Awful. Now, I'd be interested to see Sam DeConnick scoring when Stanley went off the field.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick peek at that. So he went 20... nothing really conclusive there. Well, think about what would happen, speaking of conclusive, if they counted that goal that we think air swiped.
Could have made the game a whole different story.
That
That
I guess we'll never know.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was another one.
Because he slipped, but
Lucky that. And yeah, Humphreys 51 as sucks people that took him as a point of difference. Wiltshire with a 40 from 49% time on ground. Keep an eye on. Not a trade in
not bad.
yet until he nails a spot. But yeah.
pretty solid
Great
after
effort.
being subbed in.
He was got his goal. And
Was he
other
the
than
sub?
that, yeah, exactly. Wiltshire
yeah.
came on for Stanley when he got
Yeah,
injured.
that's a solid score, yeah.
And that's pretty much all you can take. Even Duncan had, 20 touches? What's he priced at if he's going to keep a spot? Oh, 800k. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah,
Goodness.
chance.
I thought because he hadn't played all through the year, he might have just been a sneaky little mid-pricer. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, out. Eagles v.
Game's over.
Yep, yes it is. We'll have a quick peruse over them. I have a feeling there's going to be one man that went absolutely massive. Oh my goodness.
See, how could you predict that? I mean, he was obviously going to go big, but I could not have gone against Sheasel's score either.
No, well, with those as well, there's nothing saying Gorn doesn't tear an ACL in the second minute.
Exactly.
And you're left with a 4, so
yeah.
you can't be upset with it. But the fact you own him himself, 35 touches, 47 hit outs, 9 clearances, and a goal.
Well, What's the most touches he's had in the game before? That'll have to be close to it, wouldn't it?
Wow. I don't remember him having a higher one than that
Hmm.
in my history. I think he's done, high 20s, low 30s, but not
Yeah.
that. Chandler pumping out another good game. 26 touches in the goal for him. Petrarca, good trade-in for me. I said I wanted him to go above 120. He
Yeah,
got
he did it for you.
121. So
Yeah.
makes me feel a little bit
Must have
better
been a
about
really
not
good last quarter.
owning Rankin. Yeah. I think he just put in a 4-quarter effort. Let's see the split. He went
One of the quarters, what is it, the third quarter that he was quiet in, maybe?
28, 40, 25, 28. So second quarter he
Went nuts.
10 touches, 2 tackles, 2 marks.
Yeah.
Marek 109. We said he was on 20 kicks in the third quarter. So he mustn't have got what will be his split? He had 44 in the first, 32 in the second, 29, and then 4. He had 4 in the last quarter.
Yeah.
I reckon they must have put someone to him.
You'd think so.
Well, yeah, and a team. Well, that was the sort of only point that was gonna get you done. Rivers worked up to an 88. Okay. 8. He was on 26 at half time. Yeah, 43-point final quarter.
Yeah.
8 kicks, 3 marks. Might have been cheap ones as well.
So he came a long way.
84. Alright, Langford 78. Oh no, we're doing a lot of scrolling to get to my man.
Hewitt did all right.
A lot of scrolling. Where is he? A 33.
Far out.
11 touches. Oh my word. What was his positional breakdown? Can we see that? Is it just open the profile? Yeah, it just opens his profile. Damn. Is he gonna lose me money?
You can see it on AFL, that can't I?
26. Yes, I will. It's just thinking for the visuals for the stream. He had. It was on a wing. Either wing.
Okay. Yeah.
Not across half back where we wanted him.
Yeah, his hot zones was on the right and left hand side, yeah.
Goodness, this week
and
has been
majority was spent the defensive half as well.
Week to forget for me.
That's all right. Just wrap it up. Call the round over with and get into next week.
Yeah, well, who have I got left? If we zoom over, actually, is there anyone else really relevant in here? Langford 78 is the pick of those two.
Hewitt?
At the moment, it started off with Lindsay, but he's well and truly with no Oliver as well being an inside mid. Langford, that's what he was always going to do. 25 touches for a rookie.
It's big.
Wowee. Bowie 70. You'd want more from him if you traded him in. And other than that, anyone else really? Any rookies or something down the middle? Oh, Bo Allen 37. Your man.
What was
13, 18, 6, and 0. 6 points in the second half. Ugh. Reed 35. 14 touches, yeah. Rough for him. Archer Reed, for anyone having him, at 28. And yeah, we'll have a quick gaze at my squad as well. And there we go. So, Sinclair 61, Holmes 79 is terrible. Thankfully getting Zachary. Does Zachary's going to be the highest scoring player in my defence?
No way.
90, I was looping in with Connor Stone, who got dropped, unfortunately. I feel that's a bit harsh. He's been tracking all right. Anyway.
Been playing a rookie's role.
Yeah, not a single... I haven't... Oh, aside from Smith, McRae, and Track, who everyone owns, and Jerry, I haven't had a score over 100. We'll see. Will and Levi Ashcroft. Tomorrow night, I'll be seeing it live from the Gabba as well. Yeah, DeConnick flop, Sanders flop. Horn Francis doing enough. Couple rookies. Bustlinger's losing me money. And I zoom out to 33,000. That I was within the top 15 at some points.
Yeah.
So the hunt for a hat is over. The car ended a while ago. And yeah, in terms of trades, might have to be a Gorn before he gets away from me.
I'm at 12k, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good. You'll have to bring your team into the stream for everyone to have a geeze at. But yeah, it looks like everyone is ducking off. What have we got tomorrow? So we have the Sydney Derby, the Q Clash, and Hawks Richmond. Should be an interesting one in there as
100th
well.
celebrations.
Yeah,
Funny how
it's
the
the first
AFL's fixtured that though too though. Like Sydney Giants and also Brisbane Suns on the same day.
Yep. I think Sunday's the best day for the NRL Magic Round fixtures.
Yeah.
I know it's Broncos Penrith during it. I think the Storm play. What else is there? And a Titans dog, so another one of the Queensland teams. Gold Coast team, a Brisbane team, and a somewhat... That's the thing, it's two interstate teams playing at 6:30 in the NRL between Melbourne and Canberra when it's Gold Coast v Brisbane in Brisbane. Right. So I think they've tried to take what's the least watchable game that'll be there.
Yeah. Try and work it out between them.
Yeah, don't mind it. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for joining me, Jolie. It was fun. We'll have the next one. What'll be next week's one?
I reckon the showdown. I'm looking straight at that one.
Oh, would be nice. The thing is, I might be doing a party of mine on the night, which is irritating for it. I know. Gee, I tell you what. Because you need to do the night games, and we're not going to do North v Brisbane. Can't do Friday night. Might even be the early Dockers v Pies in Perth. Could be a good game, but yeah.
I don't mind that.
Talk about it further there. I think
we'll suss it out.
Yeah, Freo needing a win.
Exactly. Over in Perth.
Yep, that too. Yeah, big one for the Cats. All right, well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Obviously, insight links all around the place. Jolie, that's your Twitter handle down by your face. Yep, go give them a watch. Every week I'm saying I need to tweet more and then never do. But this week I might be. With the state of my team, I'll have a lot to talk about and tweet about. So a few more interesting results and we'll be there. Follow the insight. Yeah. YouTube, Spotify, whatever you stream your streams on. I know if you're more of a Supercoach player, we have the Supercoach boys there are absolutely flying and putting out plenty of content as well, all over the X and Patreon as well, if that's something you're into as well. And until next time, thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a good day.